It's a Wednesday on GTU, and this is that day of the week when we talk about new homes in this sponsored content with Fieldstone Homes. And one of their great partners joining me, People's Home Equity, Ace Alec is here, and he wants to tell you all about money and financing because apparently you need that when you buy a new home.
You do. You do.
It's breaking news.
It is.
You need money to buy a house. Is getting a new home loan complicated?
It's not. It's not. It's all about that consultation like we talked about last time. It's getting the information, right?
Are there different types of loans that people need to be aware of?
Yes, you know, there's, again, part of that consultation is talking about a function of your down payment, what you want your payment to be, which we can go through here in a second. But, you know, it is, again, bringing it back to that consultation where you can determine the best direction and the way to go, because there's so many.
Is there a perfect home loan for each buyer?
Yes.
Yes.
I will say yes to
Okay,
that.
so to find that, everybody, you have to ask yourself a couple questions. The first one is, how long will you live there?
Yes. So nobody can predict the future, right? But everybody has an idea. Is it your forever home, right? You think it's going to be an investment property. Is it a stepping stone home? You know, a lot of people come in and they want their forever home right off the bat. And that's a lot of pressure. You know, you end up with a garage you don't need or extending yourself. Like a stepping stone home is okay, right?
That's a better mindset.
It's a better
when you're
mindset.
looking at that house.
Yeah, most of us, if you think about it, had stepping stone homes.
I agree.
You know, and it's a lot of pressure to go out there and try to find the perfect one forever.
Your dream home.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
have to find that one.
correct. I mean, statistics still say that most people don't stay in their home more than 7 years. They move every
Really?
7. Yeah. Yep.
It's a 7-year itch.
7-year itch.
When it comes to home buying. Interesting. All right, number 2 question to ask yourself. How much are you willing to pay per month?
Yes, so look at your budget. What are you paying in rent right now? What are you comfortable doing? Now, something to keep in mind, what you can qualify for and what you can afford are two different things.
Wait, how does that make sense?
Well, just because you can qualify, let's say, for $3,000 a month, doesn't mean you should pay $3,000 a month. And that's part of sitting down with your loan officer and figuring out, I want to make a good financial decision, right? Just because I can afford it doesn't mean I should do it. So what you should pay and what you can afford,
That's
again, are two
such a
different
great
things.
point because your eyes get all big with what you can afford.
They
But
do.
then actually when it comes to those payments month by month, it might be a struggle.
Yeah, yeah. A good mortgage banker is going to put you in a spot that's good, you know, 5 years from now, not just right now.
All right, last question. How much do I need for a down payment to buy one of those incredible Fieldstone homes that you're seeing on your screen right now?
So the question we get asked all the time, right, is can I buy a home with no money down? The answer is yes. There are programs where you can buy a home with no money down.
Is it smart to do that?
If you don't have any money and you've been renting for a while, it can be.
Okay.
If you've got some reserves, again, that's a discussion when you meet with your loan officer. But yeah, I've known a lot of people that have built some wealth getting in with zero down. You know, most people will put between 0 and 25% down. I'd say the majority of people fall in that zone.
Should you put as much as you can? Or is this again back to that consultation when you discuss what would work for you?
You get the best rate at 25% down. So if you're putting more than 25% down, you're not going to get a better interest rate, right? The breaks are about 20 and 25, but at 20% down, you no longer have mortgage insurance. So before that, you do have mortgage insurance. And that's an insurance that you pay for the mortgage bank in case the loan defaults.
Before you even look at a house, should someone come meet with you?
Absolutely, absolutely. There's so many different directions it can go. To navigate it all on your own, it's why do it? You know, seek
I
the
like it.
professionals.
Ace wants to get to the heart of why you're making this huge purchase. This is one of the biggest purchases you'll make in your lifetime.
Yeah, you know, the quality of this decision is going to be based on the quality of the questions you ask yourself and we ask you, right? So you have to ask yourself as you come in, why am I doing this? What am I trying to get out of this? And if it's to have more bedrooms, right, for your family and for your kids, if it's to have a yard so they can play, there's always a reason, right, behind why you want to do this. Oftentimes it's, you know, we have some of our younger buyers who want to start an investment portfolio and you ask why. And they say, well, because I don't want to be controlled by money like my parents were, and I don't want it to be an issue, and I want to have this. And as we get in there, we can really start to help them and guide them on a long-term plan of how to build that.
Oh,
right?
interesting. You get to the heart of why you're making that huge purchase. People's Home Equity is one of the great partners with Fieldstone Homes. Fieldstonehomes.com for more information on this sponsored content. And to start that home buying journey, you can find Ace again at People's Home Equity. Thank you so much for being
Thanks for
on
having
the show.
me.
Good
It's
to
always
see
so
you.
fun. Yeah,
So
thank
Ray,
you.
what's coming up next?
All right, up next, personal styling tips to embrace your own body type and show off your assets. And take a look at the rest of the show. Keep it here. The Market, featuring women-owned businesses